to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. It's going to be 82 degrees today. Right now, it's about 67. And so we have some beautiful weather on the horizon. I got a little bit of a late start this morning. Not really. I really was up really early, 6:30. But what I decided to do, which I probably shouldn't have done this, however, that was like my only time to do it. I could have waited till Friday. I jumped on the call with Fema. And so that kind of took some time. So I'm about 2 minutes late, but and I apologize. And I'll talk about what that process was like in a few minutes after I get through the horoscopes with you guys. Today is April the 14th. It's also National Dolphin Day and National Look Up at the Sky Day. And eat you some pecans if you like pecans. I like pecans. I had some last night. So it's National Pecan Day, National Dolphin Day, and National Look Up at the Sky Day. So go outside, take a look up at the sky, and see how beautiful, especially if you're in Georgia. Right now, it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining bright. The butterflies are flying around. Y'all know I love butterflies. And butterflies are flying around. It's hump day, y'all. It's Wednesday. Y'all made it to the middle. April the 14th, hump day Wednesday. You're almost there. You're almost to the weekend. You're right dead smack in the middle. All right, we're going to go ahead and kick off our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, April the 14th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Joint ventures might prove to be unfavorable. Visit friends or relatives you don't get to see very often. You can meet friends who will let you know how valuable you are. It's cool for your friends to know, to let you know how valuable you are, Aries. But listen, you gotta know deep within yourself that you're valuable. And a lot of times we don't know that. We don't feel valuable. We don't feel worthy. We don't feel like we're enough. Sometimes you have to just say to yourself, I'm enough. I'm valuable. I'm worth something. But when you can't, it's good to have a good friend that can tell you that. Taurus, you can pick up some overtime today. You can discuss your intentions and ideas with colleagues or friends today. Don't make promises you cannot keep. Do not. Yeah, pick up some overtime, but if you can't do it, don't promise it. Don't promise your boss you can. If you know for real you can't do it, say, nah, I can't do it today. It's okay. Gemini, minor accidents could occur if you don't take precautions. Be careful not to divulge secret information today. Strengthen your position among your peers. Keep your business to yourself today, Gemini. Here's the thing. If you don't want it to get out, don't tell nobody. Be careful not to divulge secret information. Just close your mouth. Don't say nothing. If you don't want it to get out, don't say nothing. Cancer. Try not to get into disputes that will lead to estrangements. Opposition is present, and you should be prepared to counteract it at best you can. You could experience unusual circumstances and meet eccentric individuals. Okay, you're going to meet some, so here eccentric, right? Like eccentric, kind of think like weird. Like, okay, what does that mean, eccentric? Weird. You're going to meet some weird people today. Yep, you experience in circumstances, you're going to have some unusual circumstances. You're going to meet some eccentric people today. Some weirdos. I'm just kidding. They're eccentric. They're not weirdos. Leo, your talents might just be discovered. Yeah, okay. Changes in your home environment are likely. Avoid arguments with relatives who might be conservative and outdated. You got some of them people that just live in the past. Listen, one of my favorite uncles, he was the best man. His name was Uncle Bubba. Uncle Bubba still had his double knit pants from 1970. He just lived in the past. He was a sweetheart. My mother, that was her second oldest brother. And Uncle Bubba was a sweetheart, but he was so old-fashioned, y'all. He was so old-fashioned. So some people you just can't change, so just leave them. Let them do their thing. As long as they don't hurt nobody, it's all right. Virgo, try to channel your energy into physical work. Don't believe everything you hear. Remember that no one can walk through your door if there is someone standing in the doorway. Unblock the door, Virgo. They can't walk through if you got somebody standing in the doorway. Move that. Listen, don't even move them to the side. Move them out the door. Close the door. And then when you open again, hopefully they're gone. If you want somebody to come through the door, you got to move that other person out the way. I'm just saying, me and Michael, get them out the way. And don't believe everything you hear. They're standing in the doorway line. I'm just kidding. I don't know who's standing in the doorway. They may probably are lying, though. I'm just saying. All right, Virgo, watch out now. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the sun. Bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
Never understand the things that we want, but you keep coming back. I want love, you don't know. So why are you here? Yeah, I should take it back so that you don't know where my heart is at. Don't want you to know my love is lost. Oh, well, there's only one thing left to do. My heart is breaking, wanting you, so I'll say goodbye. Let's put the sun back in the sky. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say I'll say goodbye. Yeah, don't call me back, just say goodbye. I can change the past, don't wanna complicate things. Maybe if I asked, was any of it real? Was it real? There's only one thing left to do. My heart is breaking on you, so I'll say goodbye. Let's put the sun back in the sky. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say I'll say goodbye. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say goodbye. There's only one thing. Let's put the sun back in the sky. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say I'll say goodbye. Yeah, I'll say goodbye. Don't call me back, just say goodbye. Let's put the sun back in the sky. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say I'll say goodbye. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say goodbye.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You can get support from groups that you belong to if you're willing to step out on a limb and voice your opinions. Your mate needs extra attention and is feeling rather insecure when you're not in sight. Your support and concerns will help. Your tendency to vacillate will drive everyone crazy. Stop it. Stop driving folks crazy. Listen here, Libra. Stop vacillating in that mess. Stop. Yeah, you're going to get some support, though. You're going to get some support from some groups you belong to. But you got to go out on the limb. Got to raise your hand. Hey, my hand is raised. My hand is raised. Scorpio. False information from someone trying to state problems is likely. Try not to judge too quickly. Disruptions may set you back, but you're strong, and in the end, the choices you make will be favorable. Yeah, sometimes we get disrupted, sometimes we get set back, but be strong today, Scorpio. It's going to come out all right. Just be strong, though. You got to stand your ground and be strong. Sagittarius, you must avoid gossip and focus on what you have to do. You may make changes that will not be to their liking. Don't play on your partner's emotions. Listen, stop gossiping. Not today. Focus. Forget gossip and focus. All right, Sagittarius, no time to listen, no time to gossip. Capricorn, do things for them, but don't allow them to make unreasonable requests. Real estate ventures will be to your advantage. You need to control your temper and deal with the situation rationally. Capricorn got a temper? What? Yeah, the men, I know the men got tempers. The ladies, I don't, my cousin is a Capricorn. She told me she shot at a guy in a club. He grabbed her by the throat. She shot at him. She don't play no games. She got a little gun. It's got a pink handle. She shoot better than me because I can't shoot at all. I got to go to the gun range. I can shoot a little bit. Aquarius, try to stay calm and do your best. Do the best you can. Good friends will give you honest answers. Check your personal papers and make sure everything is in order. Yeah, stay calm. Listen, calm. Calm heads prevail. Stay calm. Woosah. Take a deep breath. Do some breathing exercises today, Aquarius. Just stay calm. And do the best you can. That's all. At the end of the day, that's all you can do. The best you can. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Ferret out information that will hold them responsible. You should want to feel good about yourself and your goals. Set a limit on the amount you're willing to spend and be sure to stick to it. Yes, let me tell y'all something. I always set limits. Like I go to the grocery store and I got a limit in my head. And I pretty much, well, that's not true. Because there have been times I've gone to the grocery store in the past, probably in January, around December, during the pandemic. I went to the grocery store twice to pick up like a few things and came out and had spent like $100-something. I was like, I can't believe I just went to the grocery store and spent $100-something. Because that's not normally what I do. I normally go in there and pick up exactly what I came to pick up. Exactly. But I would tend to go overboard every once in a while. All right, listen, that's all the horoscopes I got today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes. And I got a guest, so make sure to tune in tomorrow. But don't go anywhere. I got some news for you. So let me just tell y'all. So I had to do, my mom passed away in January from COVID. And they had a funeral assistance program out, and if you lost someone, which 562,000 of us lost someone, because that's how many people passed away from COVID related deaths. You can apply for FEMA. It's called disaster assistance but it's for funerals, and so you can apply. And I started out early. I started out right at 9:00. I was doing my hair. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna do my hair. And I know it's going to take me a long time to get on the phone. It really didn't take long to get on the phone. But the first person that picked up, she like, I can't hear you, and hung the phone up. I think she did it on purpose. But I called right back, and I got somebody. So I got this person. She was really nice, but boy, was she really slow. So what happened was the process, you need your social security number, your name, your address, the deceased address, the name of the hospital where the deceased passed, the zip code, and the address. And then you need that person's social security number. And what happened was, what took her so long was that she had to go through a database of everybody who passed away at Gwinnett Medical Center. That's what she had to do. So she had to go through this database, and it took her forever. She said, oh my God, a lot of people passed away at this hospital, which made me sick to my stomach when she said it. Because then I started to doubt, like, well, maybe we shouldn't have took her there, and you don't want to doubt that. But when she said that, I was like, she's like, oh my God, so many people passed away at this hospital. My inside just did a flip, because then I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have took it to Gwinnett Medical. Maybe we should have took it to East Side, but Gwinnett Medical is where her doctors work out of. And we took her where they were. And so anyway, she had to go through this database of all the people who had passed away. So the first thing she said was, oh, your mom's name is not in there. I said, yeah, I wish my mom's name wasn't in there, but it's in there. And so because I think she felt like she didn't feel like looking. So if they tell you that the name is not there, if you're one of the unfortunate ones like myself who have to call FEMA, and they tell you the name is not there, tell them it's there, because it's there. It was just so many names, she didn't feel like looking. So she told me it wasn't there. And I said, my mom's name is there, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't there, but it's there. And so she kept looking, and it took her about 15, almost 20 minutes to find my mom's name. And my mom's name starts with an E and ends in a B, so it should have came up like towards the top. So that was the process. And then they asked you, so there's a difference between life insurance and burial insurance. So burial insurance is just that, burial or funeral insurance. If they ask you, did you have funeral insurance, they're talking about burial insurance. If you have burial insurance, you're not going to qualify for FEMA. If you have life insurance, you will qualify. So just make sure when they ask you about the insurance question, they're talking about burial or funeral insurance. That's insurance that's set aside just for the funeral. I know a lot of times people take the life insurance, which is really supposed to be for you to do what you need to do, and they pay for the funeral. They're not talking about life insurance. They're talking about burial insurance. And it's so crazy because I asked somebody, an agent, about a few months ago, like probably around October, November, well, what's the difference between life insurance and funeral insurance? Because they do the same thing. They said, but they're not supposed to. Burial insurance is supposed to be just for the burial, and life insurance is for income replacement. I was like, oh. So if you have to fill out the information for FEMA, just make sure that when they ask you the insurance question, they're not talking about life insurance. They're talking about burial insurance. And a lot of people do have burial insurance because they just don't want their family to have the burden of having to, raise money through GoFundMe and fish fries and T-shirt sales and all that stuff to pay for the funeral. And so most people have life insurance, but over the last couple of years, a lot of burial insurance has been sold. So that's what they're talking about. And burial insurance is pretty cheap because burial insurance, you probably spend about, you probably take out a $10,000, $15,000 policy, and you probably don't pay that much money for it because it's for the burial. Life insurance, on the other hand, you could take out millions of dollars in a policy for millions of dollars, but that's for income replacement in your untimely death for your family to be left okay. So just so you know that. So that was the process. My name, my mother's name, my social security number, my mother's social security number, the date she passed away, her birth date, the hospital address, the home address, the telephone number, my email address, and that's all they asked me. They didn't even ask me for the I guess I'm gonna get an email requesting all the necessary information. But that's all she asked me. But it took like 35, almost. Let me see. It took 45 minutes for that process right there. And the biggest part of that was really her trying to go through the database of people who have passed away in Gwinnett County. All right, so let's get on with some news. So I talked about yesterday the fallout behind the whole voting. House Senate Bill 202, which is a very restrictive bill for voters right here. It's voter suppression is what it is. I know a lot of people don't think it. Someone hit me up on Patch and it's like, it's not voter suppression. Like, it is voter suppression. Call it what you want to call it. But when you do things like put people in jail for passing out water and food, when has water and food been a problem standing in line? And to me, that just makes common sense. But people will argue you down that that's a good law to make it a criminal offense to. If somebody give you some water, food while you're standing in line, people will argue you down. And I didn't even waste my energy arguing with that person. Like, you're stupid. That's just the bottom line. Like, I'm like, why should that be a crime anyway? Like, you're standing in a line. So if I'm standing in line and my daughter bring me a bottle of water and a sandwich, she's gonna go to jail? That makes sense to you? You're stupid. That's all. But anyway, we talked about the fallout yesterday, and some other hundreds and hundreds of prominent executives from high-profile companies, including Amazon, Google, BlackRock, and Starbucks, signed a statement that opposes discriminatory legislation that makes voting harder. So they signed off on that. Now, Home Depot and Coca-Cola and Delta didn't put their name on there. So, what does that say about them? And I like flying Delta. That's the sad part. Oh. I do like flying Delta, but they won't even stand up for my right to vote. Sad. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of fallout, and the unfortunate part about this whole law is that it's really hurting our residents of Georgia, because if jobs are gonna leave the state of Georgia, that means the unemployment rate is gonna rise up again. It's already bad because of the whole pandemic, and this bill doesn't help. Because now you got film crews that have to leave. They're going to go to some other state. And I'm sure that, it's just terrible. I don't, this is the thing, right? They always talk about it's for the people. It ain't for the people. It's for you guys. Because you got to know that the people are going to lose jobs. You're not going to lose your job, but the people that you claim that you're fighting for, they're going to lose their job. What's crazy is a lot of the people don't seem to care. They don't seem to care. They lose their jobs. They side with their party. No matter how ridiculous it is, they side with their party. And people will argue down that it's okay to put somebody in jail for handing out water and food. When has that ever been okay? Like, really? When has it? I thought that was, but they side with their party. They think it's okay to put people in jail for handing out water and food. And if they feel it's okay to do that, I'm sure they really don't care about voting rights. Not even their own. Because one guy said, well, it'll affect us too. Yeah, but I guess you don't find that to be a problem. You know, listen, I can tell you what's going to happen. They're going to bust people into the polls. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. People going to get busted in. Just know how you bust people to schools. That's what's going to happen. They're going to bust people. They're going to get vans and cars. There's going to be carpools going to the voting. They're going to take names. Listen, you can't stop what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is going to happen. Stop trying to cheat, because that's what you're doing. People don't like you. They don't like you. Suck it up, narcissist. Because that's why you lost, because people don't like you. They voted against you because they didn't like you. It's okay. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody don't like me, and it's okay. Deal with it. That's all I'm saying. Gwinnett police are asking residents to raid their medicine cabinet and collect any leftover unused and expired prescriptions that they have. They're going to be taking this medicine. You know, every year they do like this big drive where they take all your medicines that you don't use, that is expired, and they collect it all so you don't have to throw it in the garbage. So that's going to happen at multiple locations. It's called the National Take Back. It's going to happen in multiple locations around Gwinnett County starting on April the 24th. The effort is intended to give residents a day where they can bring their potentially dangerous, unused, or expired prescription drugs and drop them off as a part of the National Take Back. This way people don't get their hands on it. You know what I mean? The purpose of the initiative is to combat increase in overdose deaths during the COVID-19 pandemic. Unused or expired prescription medications are a public safety issue that can lead to accidental poisoning, overdose, and abuse. So you want to be a part of that. It's going to be multiple locations around Gwinnett County from 10 to 2. You can go out and take your drugs back, and that's on April the 24th. And here are some of the locations. North Precinct, 2735 Mall of Georgia Boulevard, and that's in Beaufort. East Precinct, 2273 Alcovey Road in Decula. Central Precinct, 3125 Satellite Boulevard in Duluth. South Precinct, 2180 Stone Drive in Lilburn. West Precinct, 6160 Crescent Drive in Norcross. And Bay Creek Precinct, 185 Ozora Road in Loganville. For more information about that, go to Gwinnett Daily Post. You can see the story there. And also, you can find out which precinct you need to go drop your medicine off. Again, that's 10 to 2 on April the 24th. So make sure that you, if you got medicine sitting around the house to prevent an overdose, just go drop it off. You know, that's what you got to do. Just drop it off. It's going to be safe. They're going to take it back. It's called a National Take Back. And it's to prevent overdosing. It is to prevent that. We don't want people to overdose. All right? I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice. But now I am telling you, I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. second, now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track. Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star. And in a week or two, I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star. And in a week or two, I won't remember who you are.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So listen, Loganville, they passed out a survey to 16,000 residents in Loganville to ask them, about what they want to see in downtown Loganville. Loganville, so we want to see some change, but we don't want a high-rise apartment building. Now, here's the thing. They passed out the survey to 16,000 people. Less than 1,000 residents actually took the survey. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you can really base any decision on less than 1,000. I don't know how many people live in Loganville, but less than 1,000 actually took the survey. In 2019, Loganville unveiled a proposed $180 million project to redevelop downtown, but ended up walking away from it because they weren't comfortable with the fact that it could be a big apartment building downtown. They said, we want it, but we don't want that apartment building. Yeah, so, downtown Lawrenceville got apartment buildings all over, condos and all that kind of stuff. And I can tell you, if I was a single person, I would buy me a condo. Yep. If it was just me and my husband, we'd be living in a condo. The city has posted a survey, the full survey report results, and approximately 365 comments left by the respondents on its website. So Loganville Economic Development Community will present the findings to Mayor Ray Martinez and the city council in May. Yep. So if you want to go to the website, it's on the website. The results are there. Go to Loganville's website. The results are there. I mean, my thing is this, right? If you got an opinion, you want to voice your opinion, the way to do it is to take the survey. I don't understand. Then when the building get built, everybody want to be up in the uproar. You didn't listen. You didn't vote. You didn't take the survey. Anyway, Brazelton Planning Commission will hold a public hearing at 7 p.m. on April the 26th. On a proposed 40-unit age-restricted apartment community at the intersection of Spout Springs Road and Thompson Mill Road. Land Bridge Development LLC is the applicant for the project, and they own 5 acres owned by Oak Senior Living LLC. The proposed apartment community would be age-restricted to individuals 55 and older with 18 one-bedroom apartments and 22 two-bedroom apartments. Brazelton Town Council will hold the public hearing on the project at 4 p.m. on May 6th. So if you want to go out there and be a part of that hearing, you can. Both public hearings will take place in the courtroom of the Police Municipal Court Facility located at 5040 Highway 53 in Brazelton. All right. May 6th, 4 p.m., they're going to do a public hearing about this new apartment unit that's age restricted. That's going to be at the Police and Municipal Court Facility located at 5040 Highway 53 in Brazelton. You got something to say? Going out there. This is your opportunity. Don't wait till the people start laying the foundation. Then you want to be pissed off. This is your time to say what you got to say. This is your time. Brazelton is also seeking residents to apply to participate in the Town Citizens Academy program. Participants will have the opportunity to develop a better understanding about how the town government works. Each month will cover a different topic related to town service provision. The Citizens Academy begins in May and runs for 6 months. Let me see. We did the Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101, but I don't think it ran for 6 months. The program meets 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the third Thursday of each. Oh, that's why. Because we went every week. That's why I was didn't run that long. The program runs 6 to 8 p.m. on the third Thursday of each month, except in October it goes until 10 p.m. They only have 10 spaces available. Now, if you want to take part in this, I think it's a great opportunity. I went through Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101. I thought it was the best thing I had ever done in a town where I lived. I had never done anything like that. I had such a great eye-opening experience about the things that happened. behind the scenes, the things, the departments and how they worked. I thought it was really, really cool. So if you have not taken gone through one of the Citizens Academy, I invite you to do so. Brazelton only has 10 spaces. So you got to go check it out. So you got to go to brazelton.net locals /locals/ get involved. If you want to be a part of that class, you got to go and fill out the application, and they're only taking 10 people. It starts May 6th. It starts in May, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. I don't know how they run theirs, but we couldn't miss more than 2 days from ours from the Gwinnett Citizen Academy. I missed 2 days, and I didn't want to, but I already had prior obligations in place that I could not change. Spaces fill up quickly. 10 spaces. It's only 10. We had a big class. We might have had like 20 people in our class. So this is only 10. So you want to take advantage of this opportunity to get to know your local government in Brazelton. Go to the website, brazelton.net /locals/ get involved. That's the way you're going to get involved. That's the way you're going to know. Don't be playing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to know what's happening. This is your opportunity. All right, so, the exchange in Gwinnett seeing beginnings of a long stream of businesses opening. Yes. That's over there in Beaufort, the exchange. I think they're going to have a Top Golf over there, too. I didn't get a chance to go, but I'm going to go. That's going to be one of my outings. Gwinnett residents can expect to see something new every month for the next year and a half at the sprawling The Exchange at Gwinnett mixed-use development near the Mall of Georgia, according to developer Jeff Fuqua. In the last month alone, the Exchange has seen 4 businesses open. There's a Starbucks, a Chipotle, a Thrive, an affordable vet care, and Les Main's Nails Bar now serving customers. This is just the beginning. However, nearly a handful of more businesses are getting ready to open within the next few months. So the businesses are open. The Exchange is about to be open and ready to go. That project, it's a $350 project by Fuqua Development on Beaufort Drive at the interstate of 85. It occupies 106 acres. It includes 1,000 luxury residential flats. 1,000. That is a lot. As well as entertainment, food hall, green space, Sprouts grocery store, an expansive rooms to go showroom, and a hotel and service oriented business. Yep. 1,000 residential flats. That is a lot. So you're going to see, and it's going to have Top Golf. So I'll be going down to Top Golf. Oh, a new Andretti's going to be there. Andretti's is going to be there. They're currently hiring new employees and is expected to open sometime in early May. Five Guys is going to be there. They're hiring. Listen, if you want a job, and if you want a job in food, this is your opportunity. Go get a job in food. If you're thinking about opening up something of your own, go work in that space first. Test it out and see if it's something you really want to do. You may not want to do that. You may not. But once you go and work in it, you'll know at least. So that's going to be a sprawling. I'm going to Andretti's. Y'all know I like games. I told y'all yesterday I like games. I like games. This is going to be really nice. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. And it's right down, right at the interstate of 85, going down Beaufort Drive. Check it out. Go support the businesses. We need support because right now, and listen, you need a job, go ahead out there and apply. Because jobs are leaving Georgia because of the Voting Restriction Act. So you may need to get a job. We're already struggling. Already. I know people don't want to hear that kind of stuff, but it's the truth. Lawrenceville is encouraging its citizens once again to light Lawrenceville blue beginning May 1st in support of frontline heroes and the Lawrenceville Police Department. The City Host participant will keep blue lights shining each evening throughout the month of May at homes and offices. Blue light bulbs will be available for purchase beginning April 19th at Renaissance Bank, located at 141 Hurricane Shows in Lawrenceville, for $10, cash only, while supplies last. So if you want to get your blue lights, you can go over there to Renaissance Bank, located at 141 Hurricane Shows in Lawrenceville, and get your lights for $10 cash. They're only doing cash. All proceeds will benefit the Lawrenceville Police Benevolent Fund. This is going to start May 1st. To get your lights, they're going to start selling them on April the 19th. If you want to light your home blue, you want to light your business blue, get the blue lights. Use the hashtag Light Lawrenceville Blue and lighted blue. Hashtag lighted blue. For more information, if you got questions, you can call 678-406-6653. Again, that number is 678-406-6653. Or just go to events at lawrencevillegeorgia.org. Events at lawrencevillegeorgia.org. All right, listen, I got a short show today because I wasn't quite prepared. So I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration for the day. Stay tuned.
I am stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck in a position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah. And I don't know what it means, no. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby, as long as I got you. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love. Give me your love. You're stuck in the middle. Yeah, you're stuck in between. Things can only get better if you know what I mean. Once in the air, you realize what you want, the things that you dream of, and the things that you don't know. This is what it feels like. But you're not alone, 'cause I'm just like you. Let's share out and hitchhike. There is nothing we can't do. Ooh, baby, as long as I got you. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love. Give me your love. I'm gonna open up my eyes this time. Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love. Give me your love.
Welcome back. Well, listen, guys, that's all I got for today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration. But before I give you that, I got to give you some breaking news. So, Bernie Madoff was the one who duped them people out of all their retirement funds, and he went to jail for the Ponzi scheme. He was serving a 152-year sentence. He was 82 years old, and he passed away. So that's kind of sad to pass away behind bars. I feel like that about Bill Cosby. I think he's home. Just sad. Anyway, that's all I got for today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration for today. Here goes. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Oh my God, that is so good. Ooh. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. C.S. Lewis said that, and he was absolutely right. There's nothing you can do about the past, not anything. What you can do is work in the present right now so you can change the ending, which is in the future. Work on that. Don't forget about the past. The past is gone. Nothing you can do. Only thing you have for real is right now. And you can do the work right now to create a different ending. Yeah, the beginning may not have started out good. It may not have. But you can change that by working right now to change it. You can't change the beginning, but you can change the ending. But you got to start right now and now, because that's all you have. All you have is right now. You don't have tomorrow. You got right now. Preferably you'll get tomorrow. And when you get tomorrow, it'll be now again. So all you have is right now. Forget about trying to change the past. You can't change the past. The past is what it is in the past. You know, don't dwell on the past. Don't live in the past. You know what I mean? Let the past be your teacher to move forward and to help you create the beginning, a new beginning and a better ending. That's all I got for today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 43 minutes with me, and I appreciate you and love you to life for that. Listen, be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and follow me on the Twitter at Good Morning Gwinnett. If you miss any episode of the show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. And if you listen on Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes and give it 5 stars. I love you guys. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. with a guest. Your horoscopes. Yep, I'm going to bring you horoscopes. And I'm going to have a guest, so make sure to tune in. It's all about empowerment. It's all about turning your power, your pain into power. So my guest tomorrow is going to tell us how to do that. There's a lot of pain. I just told y'all 562,000 people passed away just from COVID. That's just from COVID. There's a lot of pain right now, y'all. There's a lot of pain. And so you need to learn how to take that pain and turn it into power. My guest tomorrow is going to share that with you. So make sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 10 a.m. Just go to Good Morning Gwinnett. As soon as I go live, there's my player on my website. It says live. That means you can click in to listen. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Stay safe out there. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.